At the end of the day, the TV show is the best job in the world. I get to go anywhere I want, eat and drink whatever I want. As long as I just babble at the camera, other people will pay for it. It's a gift. I should have died in my 20s. I became successful in my 40s. I became a dad in my 50s. I feel like I've stolen a really nice car and I keep looking in the rear view mirror for flashing lights. But there's been nothing yet. Big stuff and little. Learning how to order breakfast in a country where I don't speak the language and haven't been before. That's really satisfying to me. I like that. Anyone who's a chef who loves food ultimately knows that all that matters is it good? Does it give pleasure? I do think the idea that basic cooking skills are a virtue, that the ability to feed yourself and a few others with proficiency should be taught to every young man and woman as a fundamental skill, should become as vital as growing up learning to wipe one's own ass, cross the street by oneself, or be trusted with money. Assume the worst about everybody, but don't let this poison outlook affect your job performance. Let it all roll off your back. Ignore it. Be amused by what you see and suspect. Just because someone you work with is a miserable, treacherous, self-serving, capricious, and corporate asshole shouldn't prevent you from enjoying their company, working with them, or finding them entertaining. Bad food is made without pride, by cooks who have no pride and no love. Bad food is made by chefs who are indifferent or who are trying to be everything to everybody, who are trying to please everyone. Bad food is fake food, food that shows fear and lack of confidence in people's ability to discern or make decisions about their lives. Give the people you work with or deal with or have relationships with the respect to show up at the time you said you were going to. And by that, I mean every day, always and forever. Always be on time. Don't lie about it. You made a mistake. Admit it and move on. Just don't do it again. Ever. Cream rises. Excellence does have its rewards. Every chef I know, their cholesterol is through the roof, and mine's not so great. Food is everything we are. It's an extension of nationalist feeling, ethnic feeling, your personal history, your province, your region, your tribe, your grandma. It's inseparable from those from the get-go. For a dinner date, I eat light all day to save room, then I go all in. I choose this meal and this order, and I choose you, the person across from me, to share it with. There's a beautiful intimacy in a meal like that. For me, the cooking life has been a long love affair, with moments both sublime and ridiculous. Generally speaking, the good stuff comes out on Tuesday. The seafood is fresh, the supply prepared food is new, and the chef presumably is relaxed after his day off. Get up early and go to the local produce markets. In Latin America and Asia, those are usually great places to find delicious food stalls serving cheap, authentic, fresh specialties. Going to Southeast Asia for the first time and tasting that spectrum of flavors, that certainly changed my whole palate, the kind of foods I crave. A lot of the dishes I used to love became boring to me. Hong Kong is a wonderful mixed-up town where you've got great food and adventure. First and foremost, it's a great place to experience China in a relatively accessible way. I could do one show after another in China for the rest of my life and still die ignorant. There's a lot of places left to go. I've seen zero evidence of any nation on earth other than Mexico even remotely having the slightest clue what Mexican food is about or even come close to reproducing it. It is perhaps the most misunderstood country and cuisine on Earth. Southeast Asia has a real grip on me. From the first time I went there, it was a fulfillment of my childhood fantasies of the way travel should be. The Congo was the most difficult shoot of my life, but was also maybe the greatest adventure of my life. Tokyo would probably be the foreign city if I had to eat one city's food for the rest of my life, every day. It would have to be Tokyo, and I think the majority of chefs you ask that question would answer the same way. I think food, culture, people, and landscape are absolutely inseparable. I'm not afraid to look like an idiot. If you were 22, physically fit, hungry to learn and be better, I urge you to travel as far and as widely as possible. Sleep on floors if you have to. Find out how other people live and eat and cook. Learn from them wherever you go. Travel is about the gorgeous feeling of teetering in the unknown. I'm a big believer in winging it. I'm a big believer that you're never going to find perfect city, travel experience, or the perfect meal without a constant willingness to experience a bad one. Letting the happy accident happen is what a lot of vacation itineraries miss. I think I'm always trying to push people to allow those things to happen rather than stick to some rigid itinerary. Sometimes the greatest meals on vacations are the ones you find when plan A falls through. I don't like to see animals in pain. That was very uncomfortable to me. I don't like factory farming. I'm not an advocate for the meat industry. I would like to see people more aware of where their food comes from. I like to see small farmers empowered. I feed my daughter almost exclusively organic food. I just do the best I can and write something interesting, to tell stories in an interesting way and move forward from there. Your body is not a temple. It's an amusement park. Enjoy the ride.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.